Tommy and the Adventures in Neverland. Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, there lived a spirited boy named Tommy. Tommy was 6 years old, full of energy, and had a vivid imagination. Every night before bed, Tommy would dream of grand adventures and far-off places. But little did he know that one night, his dreams would come true in the most unexpected way. On this particular night, as Tommy snuggled under his cozy blankets, he heard a mysterious tap on his window. Curious, he climbed out of bed and tiptoed over to investigate. To his amazement, he saw a boy even younger than him floating outside, with a mischievous grin on his face. It was Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up. Peter Pan waved at Tommy and motioned for him to open the window. With a sense of excitement and wonder, Tommy unlocked the window, and Peter flew right inside. "Hi there. I'm Peter Pan, and I'm here to take you on an adventure to Neverland," Peter exclaimed. "Really?" Tommy's eyes widened with excitement. "But how will we get there?" he asked. "With a little bit of pixie dust and happy thoughts, of course," Peter replied, his voice filled with joy. Just then, a tiny, glowing figure fluttered into the room. It was Tinker Bell, Peter Pan's best friend and a mischievous fairy. "Hello, Tommy," Tinker Bell chimed in a tinkling voice. She sprinkled some shimmering pixie dust over Tommy, and before he knew it, he was floating in the air. "Think happy thoughts, Tommy, and off we go," Peter called out. With a heart full of excitement, Tommy thought about all the things that made him happy, playing with his friends, eating his favorite chocolate cake, and flying high in the sky. And just like that, he soared out of the window, following Peter and Tinker Bell into the night sky. They flew past twinkling stars and fluffy clouds until they finally reached the magical land of Neverland. As they touched down on the soft, green ground, Tommy looked around in awe. Neverland was unlike any place he had ever seen. There were lush forests, sparkling rivers, and a towering mountain in the distance. But the most amazing thing was the feeling of endless possibilities that filled the air. "Welcome to Neverland, Tommy," Peter announced, his eyes twinkling with excitement. "Here, you'll have all the adventures you can imagine. Let me introduce you to my friends." Peter led Tommy to a clearing where a group of lost boys were playing. They were Peter Pan's loyal companions and shared his love for adventure. The lost boys welcomed Tommy with open arms and introduced themselves. There was Nibs, the clever one, Slightly, the playful one, Curly, the curious one, and the twins, who always finished each other's sentences. They showed Tommy their secret hideout, a tree house hidden deep within the forest. It was a place of laughter, friendship, and endless fun. As they explored Neverland together, Tommy learned about the different areas of the island. They visited Mermaid Lagoon, where graceful mermaids sang enchanting songs. They climbed up to the top of Rainbow Ridge, where they could see all of Neverland from above. And they even had a thrilling encounter with the mischievous pirates led by Captain Hook, Peter Pan's sworn enemy. One day, as they were playing near Hangman's Tree, they heard a distant cry for help. Without hesitation, Peter Pan and the Lost Boys sprang into action, with Tommy right behind them. They followed the sound and discovered that one of the Lost Boys, Toodles, had been captured by Captain Hook and his crew. "We have to save Toodles," Peter declared, his eyes filled with determination. "But we must be brave and smart. Courage and loyalty will see us through." Tommy felt a surge of bravery as he nodded in agreement. They hatched a plan to rescue Toodles from the clutches of Captain Hook. As night fell, they stealthily approached the pirate ship, the Jolly Roger. With Tommy's quick thinking and Peter's daring nature, they managed to outwit the pirates and free Toodles. It was a thrilling adventure that taught Tommy the true meaning of courage and friendship. After the daring rescue, Peter Pan, the Lost Boys, and Tommy celebrated with a grand feast in their treehouse. They laughed and shared stories of their adventures, forging bonds that would last a lifetime. As the night wore on, Tommy felt a sense of accomplishment and pride. He had faced his fears, shown bravery, and made new friends who would always be there for him. As the stars twinkled above Neverland, Peter Pan turned to Tommy. "Remember, Tommy, no matter where you go or what challenges you face, courage and loyalty will always guide you. And never forget the magic of Neverland." With a heart full of memories and a sense of wonder, Tommy knew it was time to return home. Peter Pan and Tinker Bell flew him back to his bedroom, where he bid them farewell. As he settled into bed, Tommy knew that the adventures of Neverland would forever be a part of him. And so, each night as he drifted off to sleep, Tommy would dream of flying with Peter Pan, battling pirates, and exploring the wonders of Neverland. With courage in his heart and the magic of friendship by his side, Tommy knew that his adventures would never truly end.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.